Hello everyone, this is your girl Shawntayle from Purple Gems Tarot. I'm here today because I'm bored as hell. And I just wanted to kind of throw some energies out there, see where you guys might be at in your life today or at this point in time in the evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I know things happen and transpire all day. All different type of energies are in and out. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my page. All the information that you need to book a reading or anything you may need to know about me is in the description box below. And I just want to get started and see where some of you guys are. I'm not doing any elements, like I said. I'm just doing open energies. See where some of you guys are today. So let's see what's good with you guys. Air, fire, water, and earth. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Where you guys at? In your mental state. Where you guys at? Maybe in your love life, if that comes out. Where are you at financially? If that comes out, I don't know. Everybody different. Everybody's going through a different transformation. And then we got the solar eclipse coming up this weekend. So, therefore, a lot of us might be doing some shit that we wouldn't normally do. That can be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying. Keep on the lookout of how you might be feeling when it comes to something new. Or something you're curious about. Okay, one more time. Let's see what's good with you guys. What are the energies floating around? Okay. So the first card out is heat. So some of you might be dealing with a battle with inside yourselves about something. Second card is moderation. So some of you might need to slow down. Do things a little bit slowly or watch what energies you're taking in or sitting around. Watch what bad habits you are in tune with or some patterns that you might have. You might need to slow down and take all of that in moderation. If you drink a lot, if you smoke a lot, it's time to be a little bit more moderate right now because you got shit to do. It's a new year, 2019. Okay, your next card is alchemy. Some of you have no idea who the fuck you are, is what I heard. Sometimes you gotta go within. You can't always seek the answers from somebody else. Perspective. Okay, so I'm gonna take those. It's time to look at shit from a different point of view, too. Unicorns. And I call everybody unicorns, so don't get offended. It's just like some magical shit to me. You could be whatever you want to be, and I choose to be a unicorn. Okay. Get some messages from you guys, the spirit guys. Let's see what's going on. What does the guys have to say about this shit? I love that alchemy card. It's almost like it always tells me to stop and pause. Think about who I am. Think about what my purpose is. Think about how everything in my mind actually does come together at some point in time. Sometimes we gotta stop to think about the good in ourselves. Everybody has a lot of bad in them or negativeness in them or some qualities that we're not too happy, we don't boast about, or some stuff that people might not agree with within us, but everybody has their own personality for a reason. It's up to you to change it or to use everything how it suits you in life. Oh, shoot. That's funny. Okay. Just like I said with that alchemy card. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that too. Okay, so far, I got the, you are here for a reason. That's what your spirit guides want some of you guys to know. And that's with the heat card. And so the heat card to me is like you're fighting within yourself. You're going against your better half or your better judgment about a lot of things that internally you know already what it is and what you want to do. But it's like a push and pull with you in your mind. You know, you don't know really what you, it's like you know what you want to do, but you're not doing that because some part of you is telling you that you can't do it maybe. And that's what I'm hearing. You're doubting yourself too much. But you are here for a reason. And that reason is very strong to you. That's why it's such a push and pull with you right now with the universe. Because the universe is trying to get you to see things from a higher perspective. Who you are and who you're supposed to be and what you're meant to be here for. It's a reason for that. So even if the two of you come together, and I want to say, speaking as in duality, sometimes your dark and light side have to come together so that you see who you really are, because you are definitely here for a reason. And they're trying to show you that, but you have to take the signs. You have to heed the signs. Pay attention to the signs. For others of you, the universe wants you, or your spirit guides want you to forgive yourself, because you may have been doing too much of some shit. You may have been doing too much of everything. Drinking, smoking, sex, gambling, too much sleeping, too much working. Do everything in moderation right now. Spirit wants you to take your time. Take your time, because all those beautiful things in life that you like and everything that you've grown accustomed to will still be there. You know, you just have to take your time. Do things in moderation. You don't always have to have the most right now and do the most right now and get the most attention right now and all of that. Do it in moderation. Forgive yourself for feeling like you're not enough at times. Forgive yourself for the way you may have treated others because you were too busy thinking about yourself. Forgive yourself for the way you may do certain things and disregard others. Forgive yourself for the company you may keep when you have children, or the things you might do in front of your children you might not be doing in moderation. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Things will change. It's just up to you to figure out what path you want to go down, how you want to be perceived. You know, somebody's always talking in your ear. Those are hummingbirds. So you're always getting the signs, but are you really receiving them? You know, they're talking to you. They're showing you signs. The universe is showing you signs of how to be moderate at this time, because for some reason, it's a reason why you need to slow down and catch these lessons or this knowledge. They're trying to give you something. You need to take heed to that. Pay attention. Slow down. Whatever you're doing too much of it. Period. If you're sleeping too much, you're missing shit. If you're working too much, you're not getting any time to see anything else outside of work. So you're missing shit. You know? I understand you got to get that money, but you can't work if you dead. Can't pay no bills if you dead either. Them checks not going to keep rolling in if you dead. For the others of you, I have the alchemy card with the feel, joy, and all you do. So I feel like a lot of you are coming to grips with who you are. Everything is coming together for you. You know what you want to do now, where in the past you may have been confused about your path and what you're meant to do, your purpose. But Spirit wants you to feel joy in all you do. Be happy. Be happy that you're able to do whatever it is that you're doing. Be happy that you're able to heal and reach people. That's what I'm hearing. Be happy that people want to talk to you and that you can be an inspiration to others. Be happy about that. Feel joy in everything you do, because what'll happen if one day somebody takes your voice away and you can't speak, or somebody takes your hearing away and you can't hear? Something happens to you where you can't think for yourself. You can't dress yourself. You know, so be happy in the moment. Be happy in everything and all that you do. And all that you are able to do is what I'm hearing, because you got the Midas touch, my baby. It's nothing that you can't fix, but you just have to accept it. Accept it. There's joy in all that you do. There's joy in everything that you do. Everything. Every single thing. For others of you, you got the perspective card. And so the card that the guides wanted you to see was Journey Within. So a lot of you need to look at things from a different perspective, you know, and some of you are sitting back, you know, reminiscing and thinking about the past and how you wish you could have done things differently. But this is about looking at things from a different perspective, going about it in a different manner, taking the world in your own hands and creating something that's better and beneficial to you and what you want to do in your life. You know, the journey is within you. Only you know what you want to do. Only you know, but it's about how you look at it, how you approach the situation, how far you are willing to go to get what you want. Nothing is going to come to you. You got to go get it. So you need to change the way that you think. Change the way that you move. The world is full of lessons. Full of lessons all around you. But for some of you, you're bigger than this world. You can hold that bitch in your hand. Look. Why settle for a regular ass life when you are the journey? Don't sit there. Don't sit on it. Get out there and go get it. Just look at it differently. Try a different approach. If it didn't work right the first time, try a different approach. Okay? So the bottom of the deck here for some of you, I have magnetism. And that's funny to me because if you look at that card and the Heat card, it's like the same thing to me. Chasing each other. It's like your ego and your higher self chasing each other. It's like you know what you know, but you steady running. You're running from yourself, really. You're running from it. You're running from your higher self because you're too caught up on what your lower self is doing. That's not going to get you anywhere. Your lower self needs to elevate as well, but you need your higher self to do that. And so with that card, Spirit wants you to appreciate your talents. Some of you are gifted in a lot of areas and mostly spiritually. Some of you are on your spiritual path, and like myself, you know, sometimes we fall short. We might not see things from the best perspective, as I just was saying, at all times. But I've been getting this a lot for myself, that I need to appreciate who the fuck I am. Because if it wasn't for the person that I am, for what I'm capable of and the knowledge that I hold, I probably wouldn't be as strong today to take on some of the things that I have taken on in the last 2 years. Over 8 or 9 deaths, you know, and 3 of them very close to me. Very close. It was hard for me, you know. I fell off for a minute. But then over the months, I'll say September, October, things started changing for me. Because I started looking at things in a different perspective. I started to take things into my own hands and create a vision in my own mind. And I started to use this process every day to manifest some shit. And the energy is definitely changing. It might not be where I want it to be right now, but it's definitely changing. So it's about the journey within you too. You know, how far are you willing to go to get what it is that you want? What risks are you willing to take? Because you are here for a reason. Trust me, everybody has a purpose. Even if it's some petty shit that you might not agree with, you can't control what your purpose was. That shit was destined. The universe already had plans for you. Everything is happening in divine order. And I know some of you are tired of hearing that, but it's the truth. We struggle so that we can gain lessons, so we can know what to not do or what to do differently in the next life. Hell, in the past life, you here again because some lessons your ass needed to learn in this life. But don't nobody want to believe that. But those are, so far, all the energies that was just thrown at me. You know, for the most part, most of us need to forgive ourselves for the past because we can't hold on to shit that no longer serves us anymore. You know, things are different now. Times change. Energies change. Nothing stays the same forever, you know. And that word soon, 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 hell yeah, soon things are going to change. Soon things are going to fall apart. Soon things are going to elevate. Soon things are going to come to a pause. You know, things change. People change. So keep that in mind, that you all are here for a reason. Okay? You need to feel joy in everything that you do, because you are definitely blessed to have this life. Excuse me, my children are acting like butts right now. But just look at things from a different perspective from now on. Start seeing the light in every situation instead of the negative. You know, do things in moderation, because too much of anything can mess up anything. Okay? So I might come back to you guys again in a little bit with a second part of open energies, because I don't got nothing to do. I'm bored. Today I am just bored. I need to be cleaning up, but I don't feel like it. My kids drive me insane. So thank you guys. I'm glad that you took the time to collect some of these energies. If this resonates with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and peace, love, and light.